Have you ever wondered why love, in all its forms, seems to be a universal constant in human experience? It's a question that has puzzled philosophers, poets, and everyday people for centuries. Love is something we all strive for, whether it's romantic love, familial love, or the love between friends. Then there's romance, relationships, sex, and marriage. These are aspects of our lives that are intimately tied to love. They shape our experiences, our identities, and our stories. But these topics are not new. They've been pondered, discussed, and written about for millennia. One of the oldest books known to mankind, the Bible, has much to say about these subjects. It provides a wealth of wisdom, guidance, and insight into love, romance, relationships, sex, and marriage. It's a testament to the enduring relevance of these themes in our lives. So join us on this journey as we shall explore the Bible's wisdom on these subjects. The Bible describes love as the greatest commandment. This isn't just a simple statement, it's a profound declaration that underscores the essence of Christian faith. When we delve into the pages of the Bible, we encounter a myriad of verses that speak to this. Let's consider the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, specifically chapter 13, verses 4-7. Here, love is described as patient and kind. It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud. It doesn't dishonor others, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. This is a beautiful, timeless description of love that transcends cultures and generations. But what does it mean in practical terms? It means that love is more than a fleeting emotion. It's an enduring commitment that seeks the highest good of the other person. Let's also consider the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 34-35. Here, Jesus gives his disciples a new commandment: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. This is a call to agape love, a love that is unconditional, sacrificial, and selfless. Agape love is the kind of love God has for us. It's a love that was demonstrated when God gave his only Son for our redemption. It's a love that doesn't depend on our worthiness or our reciprocation. And as followers of Christ, we're called to reflect this agape love in our interactions with others. So when we talk about love in the Bible, we're talking about a love that is patient, kind, humble, respectful, selfless, forgiving, truthful, protective, trusting, hopeful, and persevering. We're talking about a love that mirrors God's love for us. The Bible teaches us that love isn't just a feeling, it's an action. It's a choice we make every day to put the needs of others before our own, to forgive when we've been wronged, and to seek truth and justice in all our dealings. The Bible also gives us guidance on romance and relationships. When we turn to the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verses 2 and 3, we find a beautiful depiction of the qualities we should strive for in our relationships. The passage states, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." This verse is not just about how we interact with our romantic partners, but with everyone we come into contact with. It suggests that we must be patient and understanding, accepting our partner's flaws and differences, and working together to maintain harmony and peace. Moving on, we come across Proverbs chapter 3, verses 3 and 4, which states, "Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man." The words here serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of love and fidelity in all our relationships. They encourage us to keep love at the forefront, to be faithful, and to hold these virtues close to our hearts. By doing so, we not only find favor with God, but also with those around us. In the first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 7, verses 1 and 2, we are advised it is good for a man not to have sexual relations with a woman. But since sexual immorality is occurring, each man should have sexual relations with his own wife, and each woman with her own husband. This verse emphasizes the sanctity of sexual relations within the confines of marriage. It also highlights the importance of commitment and fidelity in a relationship. Through these verses, the Bible provides us with a roadmap for navigating our romantic relationships. It underscores the importance of patience, kindness, love, faithfulness, and commitment. It reminds us that these virtues are not just ideals to aspire to, but are fundamental to building and maintaining successful relationships. These verses remind us that successful relationships require work and commitment. Sex and marriage are sacred institutions in the Bible. These two aspects of human life are so deeply interwoven into the fabric of our existence that they are often regarded as one of the most profound ways we can experience love and intimacy. Let's delve into Genesis 2:24, where it says, "For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they will become one flesh." Here, the Bible is speaking about the union of two people in marriage. It's not just a physical union, but a spiritual, emotional, and mental one. It's a profound bond that goes beyond the physical realm, into the very core of our being. In the book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4, it states, "Marriage should be honored by all, and the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and all the sexually immoral." This verse emphasizes the sacredness of marriage and the importance of keeping it pure. It's a reminder that sex within the context of marriage is a beautiful gift, one that should be cherished and respected. Now let's look at 1 Corinthians 7:3-5. The Apostle Paul teaches, "The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife and likewise the wife to her husband. The wife does not have authority over her own body but yields it to her husband. In the same way, the husband does not have authority over his own body but yields it to his wife." This passage underscores the mutual respect, love, and selflessness that should characterize a marriage. It's a powerful reminder that in a marriage we are called to serve our spouse in love, rather than seeking our own satisfaction. The Bible's teachings on sex and marriage are clear. These are not casual or trivial matters, but sacred institutions that reflect the very nature of God's love for us. They are a gift from our Creator, one that should be cherished and honored. The Bible teaches us to respect and value the sacredness of sex and marriage. In summary, the Bible provides us with timeless wisdom on love, romance, relationships, sex, and marriage. It's a treasure trove of guidance, offering pearls of wisdom that remain as relevant today as when they were first penned. We've delved into the concept of love as portrayed in the Bible. It's not merely a feeling, but an action, a commitment, a choice to put someone else's needs above our own. It's a kind of love that's selfless and enduring, a love that reflects the very nature of God Himself. We've also explored the biblical perspective on romance and relationships. The Bible emphasizes the importance of commitment, respect, and mutual support. It reminds us that a successful relationship isn't just about finding the right person, but being the right person. It's about becoming a source of strength, encouragement, and love for one another. And then we've looked at the sacredness of sex and marriage. The Bible portrays these not just as physical acts, but as spiritual unions, symbolic of the intimate relationship between Christ and the church. It's a beautiful illustration of two becoming one, a union that's meant to be cherished and safeguarded. In a world that often portrays a skewed image of love, romance, and sex, the Bible offers a counter-narrative, one that's rooted in selflessness, commitment, and respect. It's a narrative that challenges us to rise above our own needs and desires, to love as Christ loved us, in all our relationships. These biblical principles serve as a compass, guiding us towards healthier, more fulfilling relationships. They remind us that real love is patient, kind, and always persevering. It's a love that doesn't envy, doesn't boast, and is never proud. It's a love that always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. By following these biblical principles, we can strive to build healthier, more fulfilling relationships in our own lives.